Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another Arrow review. This time it's episode 17, Suicidal Tendencies. And I just want to make a quick note about that episode before we get into the actual meat of the episode. This is to all the people on those internet sites and apps that try to make lists. All-Star Team Up takes place before Suicidal Tendencies. You idiots! Why do people always get this wrong? Look at any other list you'll find on the internet that wasn't made by me, and for some reason, All-Star Team Up and Suicidal Tendencies have their positions flipped. It makes no sense, especially with that
Ray clearly doesn't know who the Arrow is in Team Up.
And, more importantly, that cliffhanger leaves no room for him to suddenly fly off to Central City. So, yes, but getting to the episode at hand, it starts off with an actually nice scene with Diggle getting a wedding, which happened earlier. But, that was a nice scene. Ray gets to host the wedding, and we get some stuff. It's a very quick scene, nothing exciting like other weddings in this show. But the episode is split into two halves. On one half, you've got the shitty plot with Ray's being suspicious of Oliver. Oliver's the Arrow. Everyone hates him because he's being framed. Oh god, here we go. It's the more crap I don't like of this season. The good plot is, surprisingly, the Diggle plot.
I did, though, like the conversation with Ray and Laurel where Laurel brings up, oh, but he proved himself wrong. And Ray was like, yeah, I bet he let himself get accused on purpose to do that.
That was a good scene. I enjoy, once again, Laurel is best as a lawyer. Thank goodness.
And it's just a funny scene because it's like, yeah, we both know, but no one's going to believe you.
But now the public hates Oliver. Well, they hate the Arrow because, he got framed because, of course, the false Arrow decided to kill some people. Then he's going to attack the mayor at the end of this episode, which is a cliffhanger. Ray tries to get him, figures out it's him. Now he knows. And finally, Oliver finds out that he's got a suit and all that stuff. And it's just your typical Arrow drama. I don't care for the whole plot of everyone hating the Arrow. I know some people actually enjoy the next couple of episodes for this plot. I don't. You know what plot I do enjoy? The Diggle plot.
Yeah,
well,
right.
Not so much the Diggle plot, but the Deadshot plot.
Yeah, it was nice. We got some flashbacks and some backstory to him.
Well, that should have been your foreshadowing that he was going to die at the end of the episode. But
we already knew that he had a daughter, but it was nice to see more of how messed up his home life got.
I love that. I love it because it plays it so realistically. It plays it so realistically that A, he's clearly suffering some kind of trauma, and B, adjusting to a home life after all that is not easy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go as well as everyone says. I love, that's the thing, like I said, this show loves to give villains backstories. It likes to show that no villain is perfect, no character is inherently evil, and no villain is perfectly evil, no character is perfectly good.
Yeah.
It shows where everything can begin. But, yeah, look, I enjoyed the Deadshot plot because I love getting backstory and he's a good character, even though he's now dead. Cupid was here. She wasn't as bad as last time. Actually, for the most part, she was there for comedic effect.
Yeah, we get it. She's crazy. It's funny.
But this show...
But then she did have moments where it seemed like she liked Deadshot.
Yeah.
Which is funny because she had that whole joke about marrying the Arrow, so she still loves him.
But yeah, I've started to notice, and this goes for 4 seasons in Arrow, there's a really weird episode 17 tradition. Episode 17 in season 1 was The Huntress Returns. Episode 17 in season 2 was Birds of Prey, which had the Huntress. Then we start comparing her to Cupid, and hey, Cupid's in this episode 17. And while neither of them are in the next episode 17, a different annoying female villain is. Funny enough, I believe the episode before that Cupid's in. But wow, it's just an odd.
It's always 17.
It's just an odd moment, but yeah. Look, this episode's on one hand you got your usual Arrow drama. On the other hand, you get Arrow doing what it does best and giving a villain backstory. So, hey, it's Arrow doing what it does. Drama and backstories. And hey, like I say, flashbacks which aren't devoted to the normal flashbacks are usually good.
Yeah.
Once again, no boring flashbacks to the normal Oliver stuff. But I don't want to say I enjoyed it because it was mostly the Deadshot plot. It was just...
I don't know. Maybe it's just because we just watched Flash, but I don't care for this that much.
We've been frank. Of these 3 shows we're currently watching, Arrow is clearly the lowest of them, even below Constantine.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Constantine's interesting because we haven't seen it, but this, yeah. Like I said...
I'll give it a 6.
That's generous. I was gonna... You know what? I'll give it a 6 as well. It was an alright episode, which, hey, compared to some of the low ratings we've been given the other Season 3 episodes, this is actually pretty right. It's got a lot of drama, and you're not going to get very many high episodes, but what's the next episode called?
Public Enemy.
Oh, well, we can all understand what that's called.
Yeah, everyone hates the Arrow because he's supposedly killing now.
Oh, God, these next few episodes, I hate them so much.
I mean, at the beginning of Season 2, they had, like, those copycat arrows and everyone knew it wasn't actually him.
No, those were copycat vigilantes. They never used arrows or a green suit.
Oh, true.
The closest we came was like when we had the Dark Archer, but even that they dismantled.
Yeah, but I hate that everyone just insists it has to be the same guy.
Whereas here, Riles manages to somehow get the exact, at least a very good lookalike of the Green Arrow suit, as well as perfect copies of his usual arrows.
True.
But yeah, so it's the closest we've gotten, but still, I don't like the plot that's going to be happening for the next few episodes in terms of the whole Oliver being... I do remember, I don't think it's next episode, but I think maybe the episode after, I remember there's a good Ray episode coming.
Okay.
But the rest, oh God, I hate these upcoming episodes. Basically, Season 3, we hate it. We know that. We hate Season 3.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we will see you next time for more Arrow and other things as well. See you next time, guys. See you next time.